What's up, everybody? No introductory hit because we have a little Misty in a tree up there, and as I've always explained, we don't blow weed smoke at our Misty. No way. No way. Not for $1 billion. But anyway, so this is going to be the first actual gameplay video I get of this new PC I built. I scared the absolute bejeezles out of myself. I accidentally hit the BIOS clear button. They made it really easy to hit on that thing, and I accidentally hit it while I was plugging back the components in because I had left it on. Then I looked at it and I was like, why is it off? And then it didn't show pictures. I was like, oh shit. So I just had to go back in there. Luckily, you can always just plug it in to the integrated graphics, put it back to that Gen 3 thing, and no big deal. That scared me. But then luckily I was like, hey, this actually has integrated, so it's no big deal. So that's why it's kind of cool to just get a CPU with integrated graphics. Even if you don't think you're going to use them, they're nice to have in situations like this. But in any case, we're going to try out Afterimage in this game, or on this PC. Now, obviously, this PC is way overkill for this kind of game, but regardless, since I haven't made a video, I guess I should tell you what's in it. It's got a 9700X, which is overpriced and overkill. Don't really need that for a system like this, but I just kind of wanted to go with that. Then we've got a 4070 Ti Super. Again, there's much better options for value and whatnot than that, but I just wanted something small and something that doesn't get super hot, so that's what we went with for this particular one. That, and I had enough all AMD PCs anyway, so I wanted to get another AMD and NVIDIA. So now that we got that out of the way, that's the main things. It's got like a 2 gig SSD. It's just a Gen 4, plenty fast. It's like 5,700 megabytes per second or something like that, plenty fast. And then what else has it got? It's got like a 750 watt gold rated PSU. It's a LIAN Li. Thing's sharp too. The freaking fan grills almost cut me like 1,000 times while building this thing. And then that's pretty much it. The case is just an S300. Doesn't really have a fancy name that I see anywhere on it. I think it's got a backplate on, or nameplate on the back, but I can't remember what the hell it was. It was some Chinese name. Anyway though, I think that pretty much covers everything that's in there. Oh, 32 gigs of 6,000 megahertz CL30 RAM with the Expo turned on. I haven't tinkered with it or nothing, just turned Expo on. So there's probably room for improvement. All right, sorry for the long intro, but now let's go get into the game. So here's the settings we're gonna go with. We're gonna go 4K, obviously. Full screen, render, and then ultra quality, because this thing should be able to handle that no problem, especially because it's probably gonna limit it to the TV's refresh rate, which is only 60 on this thing, so should be easy. But let's go find out. All right, here's the beginning little intro movie, just like I showed on everything else. But sometimes this thing has weird frame times, but it's probably just because it's limited or whatever. A lot of times you'll get weird frame times if you limit stuff in games. Especially if it's just using the game's weird VSync that you can't even mess with. That's where I've seen issues. So I don't know what the hell sync it's even using. Or if it's doing that triple buffering or double buffering stuff or any of that. We have no idea, because we can only look at a couple different options. Hey, at least it gives us that, though. Some games don't even give you options. They're just like, yep, here you are, right into the game. I'm like, oh, okay.
Those left behind are withering, day by day, from this deafening silence. The sun and stars have yet to return to their proper paths. The rain no longer graces its children. Souls once flowing in the stream are now lost beyond. These have forfeited their gifts bestowed by God, and may be awakened no more.
Only her whispers can coax the souls to return to the world.
Yeah, this still lingers on just a little too long. Anyway, though, finally we're into the actual game.
Once again. It was quite the effort to lay them to rest, but his soul certainly should have returned to the stream.
Let's go, but look over everything once more before we head back.
Alright, and we can actually, like...
Back then, we were only admitted into Rubywood Village because of Chief Carmel's kindness.
Yeah? and we have been returning that favor by running all sorts of errands
Yeah.
such as
Last
this
time
one
on Mini
right
PC
now.
during this, it just like messed with my controller, and I got hit A like 1,000 times, and it would hit like, it'd jump once or twice maybe out of that 1,000 times, not literally 1,000 times, but I'd just sit there and mash it, and it would only jump once in a while, so it made the game almost unplayable. Luckily, as soon as I stopped recording with OBS, it stopped, so I don't know, maybe it was because I alt-tabbed out or something, and then alt-tabbed in, and that's what caused it, I don't know. That's why I'm kind of glad with this I can just finally use shadow play. It's not perfect. It messed up a bit even in the video I made. I think I had to do Black Myth Wukong and that Lollipop Chainsaw game, both camera recorded, because it just refused. It did that shit where it starts recording for a second and instantly stops. So you get like a second of footage. So that was annoying, but no, I haven't found a single recording software thing that never messes up at all. Even the capture computer will fuck up every once in a while and just not record sound or something like that, so there's no perfect thing. Just pick your poison and enjoy. That's what I always say. Haha, killed his ass through a wall. Bet he wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I remember this spot. I could not get up here on my Firebat Mini PC during the screen recording portion. It was like almost impossible. Because jump just didn't work properly. And you have to at least time the jumps a little. Otherwise you're never getting up anywhere. Oh, he still got me, you little bastard. At least I'm doing slightly better with those damn butterfly things this time around. Talent point for the win. Oh shit, I forgot about him. We landed right on him. Oh, that was my bad. Oh shit, I missed like 2 crystals up there. Oh well, it's not worth going back up after. Anyway though, why don't we now move on to camera? So now let's get ourselves a little camera recorded gameplay here.
Wanderers! We must have missed a few corpses after all.
Missed him a couple of times there. Got him though. Still haven't used any of my quick slots or anything, because I'm just getting you guys some gameplay. Obviously when I play for real, I'll do all that stuff. Oh, I maxed that up real bad. I guess that's what I get for trying to go off super fast.
Thy remnants shall be kept as prison bones. May our paths soon cross again.
Job is done here. Now if we will return to the village and take a well-deserved nap. That sound. It's coming from that way. Try this.
That was terrible, but we killed him real quick because it's just supposed to be like a little simple, easy to kill boss, so then it can transform and kill you, so.
Goliath Scion. Engarden raised. How did they end up here? How is it possible? This is...
I want to be sure of who I was.
Renee, You were always the special one, granted with the gift of the gods. A gift without equal.
What gift?
A gift that would allow you both to survive this broken world. You would have loved the way we live now. Only memories are perennial.
This is the confluence of stream at the village? We were definitely dead then. Why were we not sent to the Sea of Souls?
And we didn't return from the well. Is this the gift that Eros mentioned?
It seems that my power allows me to return from the confluence.
Wow! A marvelous gift it is then. Why don't we give it another try, Ree?
It should be impossible for such dangerous monsters to appear near the village. We must make haste and inform Madam at once.
Yes, at once.
The aura is curious, and the stranger has created a glamour that conceals her body.
Another ode, and the toughest yet. The memory shard is resonating. A resonant? Seems that you cannot count yourself among them yet.
Them? Of whom do you speak?
Faded, has it? Then you would do well to stay away from those who dress like you.
It's perplexing. I felt a familiar feeling in her.
That's impossible! She can use the soul crystallization spell? And Garden raised! What was she babbling on about? We don't have time for this! We need to hurry back!
Get over here, you. Alright, and with that, why don't we go wrap this video on up? Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Afterimage on this little bedroom mini PC I built, and handled it no problem. I figured it would. Still had some weird frame times, but I wouldn't have noticed those without having that little thing up in the window, but we definitely didn't have any big frame time drops or anything like that. It was very smooth, just had awkward frame times at times. And it recorded as desktop even though I had it at full screen, so maybe that's why. Maybe even though it said full screen, it was like in windowed full screen or something like that, and maybe that caused that little weird bit of stutter. Who knows? But again, I don't think me or anyone else would notice that without having a little frame rate counter like up in the corner. And most people do not run those in the corner 24/7. I only do that for you guys to show you guys how many FPS it's getting and all that stuff. And when I'm playing games normally, I keep that stuff off unless I feel something chugging. Then I'll be like, okay, let's turn that on for a second and see if we're getting like 40 FPS or something like that. But anyway, that is about that for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.